Hello, welcome to Manifest with Ease bonus training, success on your own terms. As you come on, say hi in the comments so I know who's here. Let me know if you can see me and hear me okay. Welcome. I hope you're having a beautiful Monday. It is beautiful here in Maryland today. You can see the trees reflected behind me. So pretty today. As you come on, say hi in the comments. Just confirm that you can see me and hear me. Let me know how you're feeling this morning. Hope you're feeling well. Let's see, I'm going to pull you up on my laptop here to make sure we're working properly before we jump in. Okay. All right, looks like we're good on YouTube. I'm just going to double check that Facebook is good before we get started. Okay. All right, awesome. Looks like we're on Facebook. As you come on, let me know if you can see me and hear me okay before I officially start. Oh, okay, awesome. Let me know if you can see me and hear me. Sorry for the dead time. I just want to make sure this is working before I jump in. Hello, welcome. There's a mosquito trying to jump in the scene here. Say hi in the comments. Let me know if you can see me and hear me okay. How are you doing today? Hi, Frederic. Yay. Happy Monday, sister. Thank you so much for being with us this Monday morning. Awesome. All right, well, let's go ahead and get started. So, this is a Manifest with Ease bonus training. We're going to be talking about money today and success on our own terms. Most of us define success as having a lot of money. Some people define it as having, time freedom, having a great love partner, having a beautiful family, children is success. There's so many ways to define success. And today I want to focus on success in business. And, so many of us in business believe that the success is dependent upon the money, upon people signing up for our programs, buying our products, our services, telling us that we're doing a great job. To us, that feels successful. That feels like we're doing our job. Somebody says that they love their pictures or that they love their product, or whatever it is, getting that praise, that validation that, yes, this was a success. People like what I have to offer. It is worthwhile. Going to share with you the danger in that and attaching your success to how others respond to you, how they receive it, whether they buy it or not, has nothing to do with its actual success. And when we depend upon the money to arrive before we feel successful, it's going to cause you to be in the energy of lack and to feel like I don't have what I've been asking for. Why is it that everyone around me seems to be getting what they want? I've been doing the same strategies as my colleagues and it's working for them. It's not working for me. Being in that energy is repelling the success as you're defining it in those terms. But what it is getting to the place of I don't need anyone to do anything. I do not need anyone to pay me or tell me that what I'm doing is worthwhile, to feel and to know that it is successful. The way that I define success is, does it serve? Was it fun? And it's really about how I felt about it. So for example, when I recorded my Manifest with Ease program, I watched the recordings myself back because when I channel, I don't always I can't always understand as my conscious mind like what's coming out of my mouth because I channel from the divine. So I listen to my own videos back, and when I listen to them, I'm like, damn, Like that was incredible. That was powerful. I hear things that I've never heard before come out of my mouth because I'm channeling. It's not from me, it's from the divine. And I get to decide this is already successful. And feeling that and knowing that before another soul tells me that what I did was great, that they received some kind of breakthrough, or if they sign up and buy something from me, I don't need any of those things to know that I am already a success. So when we allow ourselves to disconnect from having another tell us that it's worthwhile or paying us money for it, we no longer become dependent upon those conditions to feel successful. And this happened yesterday with the light. Sorry, I'm trying to get adjust. There we go. When we can release the attachment to what happens next. Will these people sign up? Will these people give me money? Will these people say that I did a good job, that they receive breakthroughs? This is in my case as a coach. It doesn't matter if they say it or not, if they pay for it or not. I was an elementary school teacher for 8 years. Hi, Tanya. How are you, sister? Finally making it live. Yay. I was an elementary school teacher for 8 years for fifth graders. Do you know how many times I was thanked for the work that I did, for working with special ed children, chasing some of them who ran out of my classroom, having full on temper tantrums at 10 years old, some of them, having accidents on the floor, like the things that I went through as a fifth grade teacher with a special ed certification was a lot. And I got really comfortable with not being thanked. It was rare that a 10-year-old would say, "Thank you so much," or that a parent would even say, "Thank you so much." It was more common for them to say what they weren't receiving, what they weren't getting, than what they were. And I think that that experience helped me to get to the point of non attachment. I show up committed, devoted, no matter what. I show up in full service of these children at the time when I was teaching 10-year-olds. I show up in full service, and my main concern was it fun and did they learn something? That's it. I wasn't focused on, having them get perfect grades all the time or having them be silent and listen to me all the time. I was committed to being devoted to them, to have them learn something, to teach them how to be good citizens. That was one of my specialties. I was a social studies teacher. How to be good citizens, how to be good people, and how to have fun while you learn, because I believe that those skills would take them through a lifetime and would serve them so much better than just learning how to do long division. Like, we have calculators, I mean, you do have to learn how to do it, but like, that wasn't as important to me than it was to show them that learning is fun and the joy in learning. That was the main thing I wanted my 10-year-olds to take from that. Yeah, Tanya said being a stepmom is a pretty thankless job. Yes, I can imagine it is, sister. I am not a stepmom, so I feel for you, but I can't relate to that. But I can imagine that that's a thankless job, right? There's lots of thankless jobs, and so long as we depend on others to tell us good job, or in business to pay us, or to refer us, or when we depend on those conditions to feel successful, we are not allowing the success to be enjoyed now, regardless of how others respond to us. So it's really about deciding I'm already and have always been successful. I'm already and have always been successful. And again, deciding what success means to you. Success might look like lots of money. What happens when that is what success looks like? When you get dependent upon success looking like lots of money, what happens when the money slows down? Are you no longer successful? Do you no longer feel good about yourself? Do you feel like something's wrong, like I messed up in some way? When you rely on the money to feel successful, you are giving your power away. I want to help you to reclaim your power to know that being successful has nothing about how anyone else responds to you. What they say, what they do after you share your gifts with the world. When you show up in full devotion and commitment to your desires and to sharing freely and opening what you have to share with the world, fully expressed, that is success. Sorry, there's like trucks going by right now. Success is showing up in full devotion, commitment to yourself and your desires first, and then to the others in the community, not just giving it all away and waiting for them to see how they respond to you. When we stop asking for others for validation that we're worthwhile, that we're good enough, we reclaim our power and we reclaim our freedom to know that we're already and have always been successful. That is the way to attract more of what you're asking for towards you. And we don't do it for the purpose of attracting more money. You know, I just said this to my coach the other day. Now that I understand success on a whole nother level, and I'm no longer dependent upon the people to pay me or the people to show up, or no longer looking who's here, who's not here, taking those like, who loves me, who cares, who comes to all my lives, who comes to my programs, who refers me, releasing all of that is such freedom. And knowing that I show up no matter what, whether there's one person watching me live or 1 million people watching me live, does not matter, because I show up no matter what. I said I would show up at 10:30 to share a live video about success. Here I am. I have my house cleaner is here, so I came out onto the porch. I show up in full devotion and commitment to my desires, and to share my gifts to the fullest capacity. My gifts are to speak the messages from the divine, to help others to enjoy more freedom, success on their own terms, to know that they're already and have always been free, to claim that now before the conditions have to change, before there's more money in your bank account. If you're waiting for the money to arrive before you say yes to your dreams, you're going to be waiting a long time. Say yes to your dreams now. What action can you take today towards your dreams? My dream is to have a radio show, is to record from my home in California with an infinity pool and my life partner by my side, my kids in college and happily, in their lives. That is my dream. And I show up in full service of that, whether it is sitting on my porch in Maryland, recording a video to one person. I show up every day in full service. That is what it's about. That is success. Success is devotion, is commitment. And when you can say, yes, I showed up fully. Yes, I gave it my all. Yes, I stuck out to the end. We have so much desire to quit right before we're at the finish line. You know you're almost there when the fears get louder, when the fears say no one's listening, no one's going to sign up, no one cares. Look who's not here. When those voices get louder, that's how you know you're right there. You're right there. And I just pulled cards for myself last night, oracle cards, and Spirit said, don't you dare give up. Don't you dare give up. You are right there. I started feeling tired. I've been hosting my Manifest with Ease class for the past, how many days have I done now? 7 days. 7 days going live in a row. It takes a lot of energy for me to be live and to commit to a time. I'm a single mom. I have a business to run. I've got my kids in an hour away from, their school's an hour away. So I commute 2 hours every day. I've got a lot going on just like you do, but I said I would be here. So I'm here. So my measure of success is not how you respond to me, whether you sign up for my program or not, whether you tell me thank you or not. Many people will never thank me, and that is okay. Many people come to my lives every single week and they never pay me a dime. They never say thank you. They never say anything. But I still show up because this is my job. This is my gift. This is what I was told and guided to do by the divine. So I do it no matter what. And that is how I know and can say and know for myself that I am I already am and will always be successful. Yes. Sorry. Questions? If you have questions, put them in the comments. Questions about money, questions about success, something that you're just trying to wrap your head around, you can't figure out. Let me know. Put your questions in the comments and I'll be happy to address them as they come through. I'm going to grab some water here. We've got planes going overhead and trucks going by. Questions, anybody? If you have a question, just put it in the comments. You always show up and bring that love effortlessly and unconditionally, and I thank you. Oh, thank you. I can't see who that's from. It just says Facebook user, so I'm not sure who that's from, but I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. And that's what this is. It's showing up with love, showing up with an open heart, and showing up with love means that you open yourself up to the possibility of getting disappointed, the possibility that nobody will say thank you, the possibility that nobody will pay you. That is always a possibility, and is why we hold our gifts back from the world. That is why we do not launch our dreams. That is why we do not write the book, or if we have written it, we don't release it. That is why we keep revising our program again and again, and we don't release it, because we are afraid of disappointment. What if no one buys it? What if no one sees it? What if no one cares? What does that say about me? We get disappointed when we make it about us. When we're offended in any way, it's because we're making it about us. What does this say about me? It means nothing about you. It has everything to do with that person and where they are at that time in their life. People come to me and sign up for my programs when they are ready to make the change in their own lives, when they're ready to muster up the courage to write the book or to release the program. That's when they say yes to my programs. They're not saying yes to me. They're saying yes to themselves and their desires, and to having the courage to muster up the courage to do whatever it takes to step into their desires. That's when people sign up for my programs. That's when they say yes to the academy. That's when they say yes to coming to our retreats, joining Free Fly. It's the same process for everything that I offer. People come to me when they're ready to say yes. And I am not their hero. I'm not going to tell them what to do. I'm not a strategy coach. I'm not a strategy coach. Can I share with you what's worked for me and what hasn't? Absolutely. Does that mean it's going to work for you? No. There's a million strategies out there. What works for you is what feels fun and feels good for you and shows up. You can show up fully doing that every day and enjoy it. I could make videos every day and enjoy it because this is what I like to do. This is effortless for me. I have notes here that I have not looked at once because I'm a speaker, I'm a teacher, I'm a divine messenger. This is my gift. So I show up and do this, and this is what people, this is how I serve. Oh gosh, my coughing today. Need some more water. Okay. On that note, I'm having a coughing attack. If you feel called to say yes to your dreams, we do have our academy starting on June 16th. I am going to put the link in the comments here. If you're interested in joining us, if you're ready to say yes to finally launch that idea that you've been, percolating over, that you've been trying to revise a million times, you feel like you're not ready. You feel like you need more education first. You feel like, you need more people on your Facebook page first. All of those lies you're telling yourself, I will call you out for all those lies. And we will do it together, arm in arm. We will do it together. We will stand by you and your claims and your desires and hold you accountable for releasing it to the world. Done is better than perfect. You can be revising it forever and never be ready and using that as an excuse as to not share your gifts with the world. You're doing a disservice to the world by not releasing it, by not starting that business, by not writing the book, by not putting yourself out there in love and dating, whatever it is for you. You're doing the world a disservice by holding yourself back for that fear of disappointment, the fear of failure, the fear of being not enough. That is what we're releasing in my academy. If that calls to you, if you sign up before Wednesday, you do get our money intensive program for free. So you can start working through any, limiting beliefs you have around money. So that is a bonus. If you sign up before Wednesday, the cost is $2,497 paid in full, or you can do 3 payments of $950. I'll put a link in the comments. If you have questions, reach out to me. I'm going to have a coffee, so I need to go. Have a great day, everybody.